All right, everyone, here we go with a little energetic weather update. This could just as easily be a 3 quick cards with me type reading as well, because it's kind of a mixed message. But the primary message is about the energy that's around us right now, what's happening here on the cusp of a full moon, a very powerful one. I'll be pulling on that tomorrow, and it's very powerful. I would not miss that reading. I can't wait to see how that reading turns out. Should be very interesting. Primarily because it's a full moon that lights up the path of our soul's true purpose. And what's happening right now in the energy is, well, it's talked about in this pre-shuffle, so let's just get to it. So this could be a 3 quick card with me, or it could be an energy weather update. It'll probably fall in the energetic weather update category, technically. Alright, so that's the playlist this reading will sit in case you ever want to watch it again and its future influence for you. Doesn't matter what your sign is, it's a straight up energy reading. It's a general reading, it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, but the energy around us right now is creating what I call an open space, a void, if you will. Things are clearing out of the way, and that's part of what's making this particular full moon in Aries that's happening, that I'll be pulling on tomorrow, extremely powerful. Extremely. Take as powerful as you think it might be and multiply that by 100. Okay? So that said, what's going on in the energy right now? Well, I'm going to tell you something. This will depend how old you are, whether you're old enough. I knew this was happening. I got confirmation on it the other night when I I sort of did some law of pure potentiality sitting in the silence myself. This is very interesting. I've got just on the surface energy, right? That's the universe telling me about what's going on with the energy. I've got the 9 of Pentacles crossed by the 6 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands crossed by the 9 of Cups, right? Okay, so that's good. Moving toward happiness, forward movement, right? This is liberation energy. This is something from the past we're going to talk about in a second. And underneath that is a lot of karma, a lot of it. This energy that's around us right now, that's creating this void, this open space for the full moon to be extra powerful, if you will, is bringing back, if you're old enough, okay, if you're in your 40s, maybe late 30s or older, this is bringing back an energy from about give or take 20 years ago, give or take. If you're not old enough, this is brand new energy. You're moving into territory you've never felt before, energetically, with the environmental energies around you. But if you're old enough, if you're in your mid to late 30s and higher, you're going to have to go back 20 years. And a lot of stuff is going to start to feel familiar from that time. This energy, it's been locked up for a while, okay? It's been liberated, and it's here. And it is a fast-moving, forward-moving energy that, for some of you, it'll allow you to tie up some loose ends from the past. But for others of you, it'll be a reminder of lessons you learned back then, etc., etc. Whatever it is, it's freeing up this full moon to do its job. And what's its job? Well, its job is to balance the energy. In nature, energy just tries to balance, and there's a 2 of Cups right there. Some of you in this energy might get liberated from a soulmate connection that's held you in suspended animation, in purgatory for a long time. It's possible. This is also a good energy to get rid of any bad habits. Change your habits. Change your routines before they get, rut-like, if you will. It's also a good energy for that. But I did want to let you know that this energy is bringing back an energy from about 20 years ago that was hanging around. And you'll start to, if you're old enough, you'll start to have nostalgia for whatever that time is. It's entirely possible with that 6 of Cups there, okay? But it'll feel like it. Like you'll have, it's going to linger here for the tail end of the year up into early January. So you're going to have kind of maybe a holiday season that reminds you of something like that, for example, or a Halloween that reminds you of something like from that time frame. Again, if you're not old enough, if you're one of the 2 12-year-olds that watch me, where the hell are your parents? But, this is just going to feel all new to you. All new and different. Okay? All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card. And let's find out. I'll clarify anything that needs clarifying. Let's find out how this surrounding energy is affecting you. And tomorrow, I'm going to pull on that full moon in Aries. And I'm going to fuel up with my spirit food, bacon, before it. Let me tell you. It's going to be a powerful reading. Do not miss it. All right, here we go. Let's go. But for today, let's take a look at what's making that moon really powerful. And it's this. It's this. It's just clearing a path. Clearing a path. Let that moonlight shine through. All right. All right, let's go. Give me a reading, universe. What do you want to tell everybody here about what you're talking about on the surface energy in that pre-shuffle? Right? What do you want to say? What's going on? Yeah. Ooh. The bottom card, the environmental energy that'll be crossing the center card, my base energy, is the Hangman. This is that, I went, ooh, right? It's that mysterious kind of energy. This is a card that's underrated by a lot of readers. It's got its generic meanings, and granted, I tout them out from time to time too. Someone's on the fence, maybe the raven's chewing the rope, they're coming off the fence. It's a new perspective, it's a dark night of the soul, you know, the universe puts us into Hangman, etc., etc. Yeah, all of that is true, but this is just the eerie aspect of it. That whenever we're in a void, you ever walk outside at night, for example, and the air, or even during the day, and the air is just still? There's like a stillness in the air. That's the energy that's coming from here, okay? It's waiting for that full moon energy to fill the void, all right? In this particular case, fueling that, yeah, wait for it, the Fool. It's all new. This is amazing, okay? This is an amazing Fool energy here. This is not just like a leap of faith or starting a new journey. It's powerful. For some of you, if you're old enough, it's going to be a journey you started 20 years ago and never really finished, never really did anything with it. It kind of just piddled away, or you messed it up. Maybe something you were doing back then that you messed up. You get another shot at it. And this time, I think it goes very smoothly. All right? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where we go. 3 cards here. Oh, God, the Empress, yeah, that's nice. Center card, crossed by this mysterious stillness in the air. Hangman. 4 of Cups, yeah. I'm going to talk about that before I pull this card. This card here is read with the Empress. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Right now, we look at the base energy of what's going on. The 4 of Cups. All right, we already talked about this. Stillness. It's fueled by that Fool, right? Leaving a space for the full moon, all that kind of stuff, right? Blah, blah, blah. 4 of Cups. Again, it is... this energy will affect those of you who are old enough to have been around 20 years ago. It is something, again, you get another crack at something that either you rejected at the time or you started at the time and it fizzled out. One or the other. You get another crack at it. For those of you who are not old enough to have been around 20 years ago, and this is new energy, like the 2 12-year-olds, where the fuck are your parents that watch me? Emphasis on the word fuck there, right? Okay, at the end, where the fuck are your parents? That said, if you're not old enough to have been around 20 years ago, this energy may make you a little like this guy here with his arms crossed. You may not like it. You're going to have to be someone who's okay with change, okay with changes in routines, because I think the routines are going to change whether any of us like it or not, even slightly. You might start sleeping later than normal, so you don't do your usual thing. You might just... shit is changing, okay? And when that full moon comes in, this is a moon that lights the path of your soul's true purpose. There's a space clear. It's an obvious kind of thing. And some of you, especially if you're younger, you may not want to go down that path, okay? You might. I encourage you to not be so damn apathetic about it. Don't look gift horses in the mouth. This is definitely a gift horse energy, okay? As far as the Empress goes, well... these are read center, left, right, so there's our base energy. What's read with the Empress, just for fun? Yeah, I knew it was going to be something like that. I didn't look, but I knew. That Knight of Swords, we can't escape it, right? Change. It's change. The Knight of Swords, it has been coming up since late August. I never, before late August this year, talked about the Knight of Swords as change, because the energy wasn't there. It was not how it was reflecting. This is change. He always brings a message, yes, but it's a message of change. And it's just what's been coming up. And what's changing? What's this message do? Right here. It puts you, the Empress isn't here to represent Empress energy per se. I'm not going to say you're the Empress. You know, everybody wants to bang the Empress, all that kind. No, it puts you in a very powerful position. It puts you in the middle of a very powerful energy. So be careful about acting this way within it. It can trigger people. It's an environmental energy that can trigger people. And this guy right here, he's triggered, right? He's crossed his arms, he's looking away, looking down, doesn't want to look at it. That's triggered. I mean, it's just what it is. So that's the energy. That's what's going on. Now I'm going to clarify some things here. Let's grab you know what? Let's grab the little animal deck, little mini animal deck here. All right. I want to pull on the Knight of Swords, all right, because that's a very important card here. All right, it's a very important card. It could, you know, it's not necessarily signifying a message per se coming in. It's more of the theme of change with it. It means this energy is here right now. It hits pretty fast. It is a fast-moving energy. We saw that with the Eight of Wands in the pre-shuffle. Let's just pull on the Knight of Swords. Let's see what kind of things manifest from this. All right, we'll just dig into the energy of the Knight of Swords itself. All right, let's go. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Tell me about this Knight of Swords itself, universe. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Again, the energy is balancing. It's not in and of itself. The whole month of October is balanced energy, of course, but the surrounding energy pre the full moon, okay, is in and of itself balanced by default because it's creating a void, and that void is completely empty. So there's nothing to really be out of balance. So what's happening here is a lot of stability. You have the potential to move down a path when the moon lights it up towards some real stability, okay? Honestly, some real stability. What's on top? Nine of Cups, yeah. Showing you what makes you happy. Showing you, actually, no. I don't want to talk too much about the moon. I'm going to stay in the void, okay? This is about, you may develop, and this is, I get it now. This is sort of why the arms are crossed, why that change is there. You may find out this is where you need to be neutral, okay? Need to be neutral. Don't be rigid in your views or your beliefs in this energy. It's a void energy. Just float in it. Okay? If you're at all rigid, you'll miss all the magic of this. I promise you. You will. This is giving you another way to look at what might make you happy. Emotional fulfillment. What you thought it was for you, you may find out under this energy and around this full moon that you were wrong. And you have to, if you're truly a high vibrational person, you should have no problem admitting you're wrong. All right? We live in a blame shifting society. Nobody wants to take responsibility for their bad actions. Everybody wants to blame shift and this and that. They can never be wrong. They stay with going down the wrong road too long and all that kind of ruin. They completely ruin everything. Right? Don't be like that. Just float in the void. You're going to be shown what you need. NEED to get to this Nine of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Yeah. Two of Pentacles. This is that for real change to happen. This is just backing up my energy read. Why is the Nine of Cups here? I want to check my read. Look at the infinity symbol. That's all we got to see. It goes around and around. It's a very like this. Just float in the void. There's great change that can come in. That's a butterfly. That represents change and transformation. And it's here. It's why this card is here. And it said, again, what you thought over here was your Nine of Cups, right? Your emotional fulfillment, a person, a thing, a job, whatever it is. You may get you will get a different perspective on it, right? You may be shown some other options, or you may be shown that you were completely wrong. One or the other. Either way, this is about high vibration. High vibrational people will thrive in this energy. Low vibrational people will not like it. They will be this guy right here, who is what? He's missing out on banging Blondie here, right? He has bored her. I will give you dating advice right now, guys. Do not bore the girl. That does not get the pants off the girl, all right? This is a boring date. She is not in the mood. He's blowing it. He's missing all the magic of the moment. They alone at a little stream. No one around. Good Lord. That's an opportunity right there. All right. Let's, we're not going to worry about the Empress. We're not, because that's a figurehead here. It represents high vibration. Let's pull on the Four of Cups, and then we'll get out of here. All right. It's important you know about this energy. All right. It'll probably be talked about in your, if you go to good astrology sites, it'll probably be talked about in there in some way based on some alignment or something, and that's fine. But they explain it differently than I will. Okay. I'm telling you exactly what this energy is and why it's doing what it's doing and why it's important how it ties with the full moon. So definitely don't miss that full moon reading. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to pull on the, boy, that's going to be something. All right, here we go. Four Cups. Why'd you throw me Four Cups in the base energy here? What do you want to tell everyone about this Four of Cups? All right, still shuffling, huh? Okay. Fine. It's crossed by the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Fear, holding back. Listen, you've got to float in this energy. You've got to. Fear and holding back, you'll miss out on everything. All right? It's fear of change. It's going to hurt you right now. Fear of change. Fear of the unknown. All right? It's going to hurt your runners because all of the runners in the soulmate cycle, virtually all of them, are afraid of change or of the unknown. That's why they ran in the first place. That's why they keep looking at you and going, wow, there's a lot of love here, but, you know, it's like every reading you get is somebody regrets it, they're turning around and coming back. I go a little deeper than that because there's a reason that it's not that simple, all right? They all, at its core, it's abandonment issues and things like that, but they definitely all fear change or fear of the unknown. That's what's going to hurt you. You're going to miss out. This guy misses out on things. People who sit with their arms crossed like this through life miss out on things. You know? Sometimes they go on to become internet trolls. You know, we all love them. All right, what's on top here? 10 Pentacles. Wow. Again, why is the 10 Pentacles here before I open my mouth? Yeah, the 6 of Cups. This may be, this energy really does, this four of Cups mostly for the younger people. The people who are old enough to have been in the energy of 20 years ago that's coming in right now, okay, are going to get another crack at something that it may have been something they felt was their 10 of Pentacles at the time, right? They're going to get another crack at it. It's returning. The younger people, like I said, this is going to feel really strange because it might point you in a direction that you never thought you'd go in. Be careful. Just go with it. All right, just go with it, and I'll try to give you some tips on going with this energy in the full moon reading or something like that. I'll come up with something. If nothing else, when I pull on you in the extended, it'll definitely come up there. But either way, yeah, this is what could have been your 10 of Pentacles. For those of you who are old enough, what could have been your 10 of Pentacles, right? The path that you were on that kind of fizzled out. You get back on here. You got a chance at it. Either way, it's clearing a path, clear, open, pitch black area for the full moon to light the proper path. Okay? You won't be able to miss it unless you're sitting with your arms crossed. I don't like it. I don't like it, Steve. Okay. All right, fine. Miss it. That's fine. I think that's it. I'm just gonna, you know what? The Empress is here. Fuck it. Anything you want to tell me about the Empress before we go? Anything at all? Anything you want to tell me about the Empress? Well, that's it. You probably heard that explosion on the cards. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles crossing it. It's an energy that this Empress energy, this high vibrational energy, is an energy that all of you have inside you. The opportunity to balance your own internal energy, your own internal masculine and feminine. Dare I say, at least in the time I've been here on YouTube, just a couple of years or so, has never been better. Okay? It's never been better. It's a beautiful energy. It's always been there. You can put the final tweaks on it in this energy in the void here, and then you'll take most advantage of the moon, the full moon, and all of the energy of October, which is very balanced, as I wrote about in my October write-up. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, building on solid foundations, blah, blah, blah. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? And there's another mysterious hangman. Don't be fooled by the void. Okay? Don't be fooled by the void. The void that we're in, that stillness that's kind of there, the energy, is there for a reason. Some people would call it the calm before the storm, but it's not really a storm coming in. It's a lot of angel energy, or angel frequencies anyway, okay? It's fine. And again, fear of the unknown. If you're one of those people, I mean, it's strong on the runner's side. But whenever we're sitting in a void, like whenever you go outside day or night and everything feels still and weird, some people get afraid of that. They get scared in that energy. That's a fear of the unknown. Be careful about that. The unknown is where the magic of life lives. I love that. I go down the road. I don't know what's around the next corner. I look forward to it. Even if it's bad, I can still learn something from it, and there's always another corner. So, you know, it is what it is. So don't be afraid of the unknown. However, the runners, they're going to be a little bit afraid of the unknown. This energy is going to confuse the runners like crazy because it feels very new with the world, and it's going to cause a lot of Ten of Wands stress on the runners. This is the runners, okay? You're fine. You're sitting pretty. This is you. This is them on the other side here. Confusion. The energy's different, so they're very confused, don't know what to do with it. Everything feels weird. 10 wands of pressure. That doesn't surprise me. Don't fear the unknown in this environmental energy. It's all right. Let the moon come out, turn yourself into a werewolf, and go down the damn right path. All right. Tomorrow, I'm going to pull on that full moon, and it's going to be a very powerful reading. I encourage everyone not to miss it. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.